Hi, everyone. This is the Spring Review summary for TimePro. Let's get into it. So the Spring goal was still to create China tenant in production, and it's still in progress, but very close to complete. This is the Spring 333. It was a 2-week sprint. The timesheet data, we have me as the main developer, and Lu Zhang and Lorraine provides some help. Here's the backlog. We have quite a lot done, except the documentation PBI and the Spring goal. So let's go through the done PBIs. The first one is the currency setting in the admin menu. This one is the leftover from last sprint and is deployed in the sprint. So it's done. And the next one is the client display name improvement.
Sorry, I'm just going to interrupt. Who finished that feature?
The first one, it's me.
Yeah, I would finish the feature, Jim, do a done video, get JK or Lou to check it, then get me to check it and put the video on the channel. Yeah, just small increments, get it right. Like I know it's a localization thing, but it should, like, do you think that you could have done a video showing how it worked?
I can do it, but it adds to the effort.
Yeah.
But if you would like,
I think
I
it's
would do it.
important. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
All right. If you can jot that down. Who's your scribe in this meeting?
Who's my scribe?
I can do that.
Thank you, Lorraine.
Oh, scribe. Okay. But just wanted to know, Adam, I have done another PBI to record the done video for all the features I've implemented.
Yes. Sorry. This other done video is how you create a new tenant, right? And how smooth it is to create a tenant. The other one is some functionality about currency settings and how it works. So I think that they're different videos. So that
It's still one.
They're not related.
Cool. Okay, let's continue to the second done PBI. This client display name is a feature implemented in the last sprint. So in the sprint, we made some improvements. So based on the conversation with Mehmet, we decided to display the original English name in the timesheet and only display the Chinese display name in the invoice edit form. The next PBI is to find out any missing data seeding in the invoice when provisioning a new tenant. So this one has been worked by Lou and me together, and the result is we observed no missing data seeding. So this one is done. Next one is to fix the logging issue that Lorraine encountered during logging to TimePro staging, and with some diagnosed distracts to a logging issue in SSW identity. So basically, it's because the secret value for the email service is expired in the pipeline. So it's fixed by updating the secret value.
And how often does that expire?
I don't know. It's the first time I came across this issue.
And can it expire again?
If it's expired, once, it will expire again.
Yes.
The secret will be in Azure Active Directory, and you need to be on top of that. So we need like a reminder system, or the sysadmins need to be aware, or something needs to happen, because
we need to pay attention.
Secrets expiring is fairly common.
The process is currently still manual. Okay, let's continue. Next one is improvement on the CRM sync performance. So Lou, could you elaborate on this one?
Yeah,
So the initial drive for this is previously the CRM sync takes too long. We can't use the TimePro sync button to sync full data from CRM. So we just try to improve the performance so that we can use the UI to sync all the data from CRM. So previously it takes more than 1 hour for a full sync. It never finished. And now it takes about 10 to 20 minutes, depends on the entity framework setting, I think. So roughly 10 to 15 minutes. So we can do a full sync, and we can use the UI to sync. You can see this UI is doing a full sync from CRM,
Okay.
all the and contact stuff projects.
Okay. This is excellent. I really like it. In this PBI, Lorraine, I would like you to put a link to the rule about performance metrics, the SSW rule on performance metrics, and how you measure before and after. Lou was very clear that it was taking more than an hour, and now it's taking somewhere between 10 and 20 minutes. It's that's not very specific. I probably would have said, the last 3 tests were 14 minutes, 16 minutes, and 15 minutes or something, and then that would be more specific. Likewise, Lou, I would consider a done video on this one too. You're setting it up, you check this and you do this, and you can reset it or rerun it. It's for people that are using CRM. Is using CRM required or optional?
Optional.
My understanding, but for SSW, it's
Yes, yeah, but definitely that's why I care about this done video, because I want you to walk through, and you can choose to not use CRM and you do it this way, and I can enter a record, and now I'll go back and choose CRM, and that will ask me to delete the record I've just done, and it will resync, and so I see the story and how it works. All right. Because basically somebody that wants to set this up should be able to set this up, because in the end, when all this is done and tested and deployed, I'm going to get somebody like Alvin, who hasn't done this before, or Mike, to set it all up with your guidance, but you won't be setting it up. They'll be running through it, choosing all the settings as a customer. All right, let's keep going.
Yeah.
Nice work on cleaning your camera, Lou. It looks much better than before.
All right. Let's continue. The next one is a multi-language invoice template. So this one is to add a template setting in the admin manual. Previously, we need to go into the database and do it manually. So we now support it on UI to add custom template files, like for Chinese version. And then we now also support selecting from the templates in the invoice form. So the Chinese accountant can select the Chinese template instead of the English one. Okay.
Yeah, I'm so impressed by everything you've done, Jim. This is really impressive. Possibly, I know you only have Lorraine part-time. She could be doing some of these done videos for you. And she's testing and she's doing the done videos, because each one of these is very good. Like, I'm blown away. This is an excellent sprint review.
Yeah, thank you. And for more details of the new features, I included in the done video here. I recorded yesterday, so that I didn't have enough time to ask you to check it, please. To test
the done videos.
You didn't have enough time to email Mehmet and me? It takes like less than 60 seconds to send him an email. Watch this video.
I will do it. I will do it.
For the done videos, rather than doing them in the format of this is a done, if we recorded the videos more like a tutorial on how to use the product, you could then get a double use out of it, because you could basically be building your TimePro tutorials that could be hosted on YouTube in one go.
That's
So
a good
if
idea.
you can basically start with the done, have a slight pause, and then resume the video like you're doing a demo of the product. And then we can just give it to the video guys and they can just chop that pause out and then create small snippets of tutorial videos like, hey, this is how I selecting your template in different languages. That could be a tutorial. Or another tutorial could be selecting your currency. So you get dual use out of those videos. That could be a way of doing it. Where we say, oh, like done videos take more time, but now if you get 2 uses out of it, the time is worth it.
Yeah.
So, Lorraine, did you get all that? Sometimes we do a done video just showing that the PBI itself was done, but we're talking about a public done video here where you say, all right, so what I want to do is create a new tenant. Let's get going. I'll create a new tenant. I'll call it Northwind. I'll connect it up to CRM. And I'm just going to stop here while it works. This takes about 16 minutes based on 40,000 records. Okay, we're back. And then continue on. All right. Yeah. Okay. And then so far, I think you could do 3 done videos based on this sprint.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've already written that down.
Yes. Okay. And one more thing, Jim, if you could go to the browser and go SSW rules, escalate, key, PBIs. SSW rules is 2 words. It's the second one there. Yeah.
Oh,
and that
okay.
is one that you guys should read after this sprint. That second one there is basically you would have sent an email to Mehmet and I late last night with Michael and JK, etc., saying, hey, watch this new video before the sprint review tomorrow. Okay. And it just points to the PBI, which has the video.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Cool. I will back to the PBI list. So that's all the done PBIs. Back to the email. The in progress one is a documentation to record the latest process of provisioning a new tenant. That will be worked on next spring. So going to suggested timesheet usage, we have a decreased percentage to 73. Automatic timesheet usage has increased to 52%. The sprint burn down looks quite good because we closed many PBIs at near the end of the sprint. For DevOps, we had 3 production deployments in the sprint. The code coverage didn't change, so I will just skim through real quick. The build pipeline health, it was less than last sprint because I experienced several issues in the PR merge, but they're all fixed. Application health, we are still experiencing quite a lot of failed requests, and based on the diagnose, it's another issue about the 400 error on the TimePro backend endpoint, and this is logged down in the PBI. State of the epic, we focus on the China tenant epic, and it's progressed from 38% to 71%. We didn't do any R&D work in the sprint. For AI usage, Jim, me, Lou, and Lorraine all used Yakshaver. And other AI tools include Copilot with GPT and DeepSeek.
I think it would make sense to put Yakshaver at the end because the first ones listed there are coding tools, and Yakshaver is an automated bug reporting tool.
Yeah. Next, here is the Copilot stats. How about say something for it, Lauren?
Yeah, okay. So this is the Copilot stats for our previous sprint review and retro meeting. Because Jim is our Scrum Master, he talks for a long time, and Michael is our PO, so he provided some suggestions and asked questions about several key features. Also, Lou focuses on CRM sync, so he said for one PBI, and that's why he has a main blue in the middle of the conversation. And JK also provided help about the multi-tenancy and about some questions related to double entry. So that's why there are some orange points. And I'm just...
Now, do you think that it was accurate? Like it's got Lou talking more than Michael Smedley. Is that possible?
Because in the middle of the conversation, there are some urgent calls from client, and that's why Michael's data is a little bit lower.
So the two calls that he
Lou.
was missing, it
Yeah.
goes dark, but as soon as he comes back, it goes high green. Yes.
Yeah. So basically, Michael is talking all the time. It's
all right.
It's
when he's
just
there.
about...
So let's just make sure that you ping his clients and say, we're starting a sprint review. Please call Michael now.
Okay. So I think it's right, but do you think this image is right? Guys, yeah. Any questions or issues? I think it's...
Yeah, to add up, it actually makes sense that Lou is in the top because he's the expert on Power BI and CRM. And during the spring review, we asked a lot of questions about that area, so he helped a lot.
Yeah, we discussed the unbilling, the double timesheet solution that John suggested. So I talked because I'm familiar with that solution that John spoke about.
Yeah, Lou is the most familiar among us regarding that solution. That's why. Yeah.
Great.
And
this is the main action point to work on next. Yeah.
So Copilot summarized this for us, and we agree that the main action is to work on the cross-tenant unified reporting. As Jim mentioned earlier, this is our next epic, and I think it's right because Lou also mentioned
I would read it out verbatim. I'll do it myself. The team agreed that the next main action is to work on the cross-tenant unified reporting epic, which involves implementing technical challenges for synchronizing timesheets and updating reporting and invoicing between the China and Australian tenants. This includes database changes, creating APIs for timesheet operations, and developing the webhook Azure function for timesheet synchronization. Is that accurate? Close enough?
No complaints.
No complaints. All right. Okay, let's keep going.
Okay, I will do this. For Yakshiver usage, we have 24 PBIs in the last month, and half of them are Yakshape, and 9 of them are done. Any questions for the...
I'll just mention that the other teams are higher than that. They are automatically recording in the 70 and 80% of their PBIs. So there is room to grow there.
Yeah. That's true. If there's no question, let's jump to the retro. And Lauren, I will let you do it.
Yeah, okay. So let's come to our spring retrospective. For what went well, Michael and Jim both think it's good that we are getting closer to finishing the epic. That is get our China tenant work in production environment. It's so great. And for what didn't go so well, Jim thinks that it takes more time to complete a sprint goal because this is a big one. So maybe next time we could make more practical sprint goals. So it's smaller ones, and then we could get done per sprint. And for what improvement will be made for the next sprint, Michael thinks it's good to improve knowledge handover between different team members because we are working on China tenant, but previously we got French guys having a French tenant. So we have similar issues, like John has wrote a good doc related to the double entry issues. Maybe next time we could improve the knowledge related to that. So we just report the issue once instead of twice. And that's the end of our spring retrospective. I will hand over to Jim.
Thanks, Lorraine. I will jump to the forecast. So next spring will be a 1-week spring with me as the only developer. So here's the backlog. I will finish the work on documentation, and I will start doing the on-billing tasks from the cross-tenant unified report epic. Any questions, Adam?
Before you send this, I would definitely like you to add those done videos that you will get Lorraine to do. If she's busy, then you could do them.
Okay, I will do it.
Jim, I have one question. What is on-billing timesheet data flag timesheet? What's that PBI?
The last one.
Yeah.
This one is about the backend change. Lou can explain more because he is more familiar.
Yeah, this is a kind of like infrastructure for synchronizing the timesheet. What we need to do is on the database level, we need a flag to flag this timesheet is from this tenant or is from external tenant. So that's basically a database.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, that's all for the spring's review, retro, and forecast. And this video will be uploaded to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Thanks, Jim.